Hello friends, welcome to your channel and another weekly top-down analysis video on the gold and GJ. So as usual, we will start our analysis with the gold monthly time frame, and then we will go down to lower time frames, weekly, daily, 4-hour and 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minutes, we will also talk about some intraday and scalping setups as well. So without wasting any time, let's get started. And first of all, we are going to start with the gold monthly time frame. So as we can see, right now we are on the gold monthly time frame. So if we look at the market structure on the monthly time frame on the gold, we can see that the price is pretty much bullish because we had this resistance at one point of time. Finally, we broke out of this resistance. So after breaking the resistance, we created a new high, and so I see there is a very high probability price may come down for a pullback and create support and continue going to the upside. Or we can also, as we can see, the last monthly candle close bullish, and the current monthly candle has already created a bottom wick, and right now we are pushing to the upside. We are at all-time high on the gold, so price can continue going up. So basically we are bullish on the monthly time frame. Now let's go to weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is also bullish. As we can see, the price is kind of making higher highs and higher lows. So we created a high, price came down, created a higher low, then we broke the previous high, created a new high. So right now again there is a probability price may come down to this previous support area. Finally we can find some kind of look for some bullish price action here, and we can anticipate the price to continue going up. That can be a probability. At the same time, also we could see that we had this resistance at one point of time. Finally we got a weekly candle close above this resistance. The next weekly candle close a small bearish body, but we close above this support, and then this weekly candle broke this small bearish candle high, and the last weekly candle, as we can see, with a small bullish body, but still we are bullish. So price can continue going up, or we can come down for a pullback and a support formation before we move to the upside. So that is something on the weekly time frame. Now on the daily time frame as well, we can see the market structure is pretty much bullish because we are making higher highs and higher lows. We created a high, after that we created a higher low, then we broke the previous high, created a new higher high. So right now again price can come down into this area, find support, and then continue going up. Or if we look more closely on the price action, we can also see that we have this resistance and we have this support now because we are at an all-time high. So if we mark our next support as well, this is our next support, and also we can see that we have a clean range here. So below this support we have clean range on the left hand side. So if price break this support, we have higher probability for the price to continue going down to the next support. And if we break this support again, there will be a higher probability for the price to continue going down to the next support. So that is something to the downside. To the upside, because we are at all-time high, so if we get a daily candle close above this resistance, there is a higher probability price is going to continue going up. But we do not have any market structure on the left hand side because we are at an all-time high. So we can create a high, and then we can anticipate the price to come down and create a higher low. So that is something on the daily time frame. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame. 4-hour is also bullish. As we can see, we are creating a higher highs and higher lows. Also now let's try to mark our support and resistance here. So we can see that this one is a support. Also, if we try to look at the market structure, we can see that we created a high. After that we created a higher low, and right now the price is pushing to the upside in order to retest the previous high created by the price, right? But if the price come down again to this previous support area, right, we have the resistance, 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 support, support. So if we come down to this area again, we can look for some bullish price action here to take some long trades and target the previous high. Also, there is one more probability. As we can see that we have this support and clean range below this support. The next support is right here. So finally, if we break this support as well, or a 4-hour, or get a 4-hour candle close below this support, there will be a very high probability for the price to continue going down to the next support. So that is something on the 4-hour time frame. Now let's go to 1-hour time frame to see exactly what is happening on the 1-hour time frame. On the 1 hour, we can see that currently the price is kind of moving to the upside. So let's go to 30 minutes as well. On the 30 minute, we can see that we have this resistance. The next resistance is right here. We have a support right here, and the next support is right into these areas. So basically, the price is kind of we can see that we have this resistance and this support, and we can see the last 30-minute candle already close above this resistance, and next resistance is right here. So now during once the market open on Monday, if we have the volume, there will be a very high probability price is going to push to the next resistance, because we already have clean range on the left hand side. Now below this support, we have again clean range on the left hand side. So we have this wick, but other than that, we have clean range until here. So again, if you get a 30-minute candle close below this support, and if we have volume into the market, there will be a very high probability price is going to go down to the next support. So that is something on the gold 30-minute time frame. And now let's go to our second pair, which is GJ. And again, GJ, we are going to start our analysis with the monthly time frame. So like here we can see that we are on the GJ monthly time frame. So GJ, we can see that if we try to look at the market structure, we can see that we are a bullish market structure right now. We are creating a higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. We created a high, and right now the price is coming down for a pullback, and finally we can find some kind of support, and then like continue going up in this bullish momentum, right? So that is something on the monthly time frame. So we are bullish. Now if we go to weekly time frame as well, we are bullish as we are making higher highs and higher lows. We created a high, higher low. We broke the previous high, created a new high. Right now the price came down from support, and right now there is a very high probability for the price to continue going up and retest the previous high created by the price. Also we can see that we have this price already created a resistance, or basically created a new high here. We came down, created a support. As we can see that this weekly candle closed bullish, basically forms a support, and we can also see the last weekly candle close bearish with a small body. Basically we close above the support. So right now there is a very high probability, if the next weekly candle basically open up into this area, come down, create a bottom wick, but should not break the low of this uh, small bearish candle. And once we break the high of this previous bearish candle, there is a very high probability for the price to continue going up. And also we can see that we have clean range on the left hand side. So that is something on the weekly time frame to the upside. Also we can see that we have the next support right into these areas. So also now if we break this support, basically get a weekly candle close below this support, again there is a very high probability for the price to go down to the next support, because we already have clean range on the left hand side. So that is something on the weekly time frame. Now let's go to daily time frame to see exactly what is happening on the daily time frame. On the daily as well, we have a resistance and we have a support. Now the next resistance is right here. So we can see that if we get a daily candle close above this resistance, we already have clean range on the left hand side, and we also saw on the weekly time frame there is a very high probability for the price to continue going up. So in this scenario there will be a very high probability for the price to go up to the next resistance, which is right here. Also if we break this support, create a new low, we can wait for a pullback and resistance formation, and look for shorting opportunity for the price to come down to the next support. So that is something on the daily time frame. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame to see exactly what is happening on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, as we can see, kind of the price is kind of created a high. We created again a kind of double top, basically get a rejection in this area here. So now if we mark our support and resistance, we can see that we have this level right here. And so now if we get a 4 hour candle basically close above, back above this resistance, we know that the next resistance is right in these areas. So in that situation, there'll be a very high probability for the price to kind of continue going up to the next resistance, which is right here, right? That is a probability. Also, we can see that below this support, as we have already broken the support, but we have a rejection as well. So definitely we want to see how the next few 4 hour candles printed, so accordingly we can decide what the price is going to do. Anyways, let's go to 1 hour time frame to see exactly what is happening on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that price is created a support right here. So right now, if price consolidate in this area for some time, then we have clean range on the left hand side. So once we create, basically what I'm anticipate here, I anticipate the price to create a resistance in this area. Basically, I anticipate the price to kind of create a resistance here. Once we create a resistance, then the price, if the price break this resistance and close above the resistance, so then there will be a very high probability for the price to continue going up. We already have clean range on the left hand side, right? So that is something I see on the 1 hour time frame. Now let's go to 30-minute time frame as well. What we can see on the 30-minute time frame, on the 30-minute time frame, we have resistance right here. So like if the price, as we can see, price already created this low. So right now the price is kind of coming to the upside. So if we come down to this previous support area, make a double bottom here, and if we find some bullish price action, we can look to take long and target this resistance. Once we break this resistance, again we have clean range on the left hand side, so we can anticipate the price to continue going further to the next resistance, which is right here. That is something on the uh, GJ 30-minute time frame to the upside. Now for the downside, I'll be waiting for the price to basically break this support, create a new low, as we already have a choppy price action on the left hand side. So I'll be waiting for the price to break this support, create a new low, then I'll be waiting for a pullback and a resistance formation in order to take a short and target this new low created. That is something on the GJ 30-minute to the upside and to the downside. So that's it, guys. This was the analysis on the golden GJ from the monthly to the 30-minute time frame. I hope you found some value from this video. So thank you for watching the video and see you in another video.